It was a bright summer afternoon at an upscale residential community where the shared swimming pool sparkled under the sun. Families lounged on chairs, children played in the water, and a gentle breeze rustled the palm trees surrounding the pool area. Among the residents enjoying the day was James Carter, a tall, well-built black man in his late 40s. Dressed in swim trunks and a relaxed t-shirt, he had just stepped out of the water and was drying himself with a towel when he noticed an unfamiliar woman staring at him. Her arms were crossed tightly, her lips pursed in disapproval. Her name was Karen Whitmore, a new resident in the community who prided herself on keeping things in order. She had moved in just weeks ago and had already made a reputation for being nosy and entitled. Karen approached James with a forced smile, adjusting her oversized sunglasses as she spoke in a condescending tone. "Excuse me, sir, are you a guest here?" she asked. James, caught slightly off guard, turned toward her. "No, I live here." Karen's eyebrows shot up. "Really? I've never seen you before. Are you sure you're in the right place?" James raised an amused brow. "Pretty sure. I've lived here for years." Karen let out an exaggerated sigh and folded her arms. "Well, this is a private community, and the pool is only for residents and their guests. If you don't have a visitor's pass, I'm going to have to ask you to leave." A few nearby residents started to notice the conversation. Some whispered among themselves, sensing trouble. James remained calm. "I already told you, I live here. I don't need a visitor's pass." Karen scoffed. "Oh, really? Then what's your address?" James exhaled, trying to keep his patience. "Unit 407, the one at the end of the street." Karen rolled her eyes. "Nice try, but I know the real owners of that house. A nice family lives there. Not you." At this point, James chuckled. "That nice family is my wife and kids." Karen's expression hardened. "I don't believe you. I'm calling security." Without waiting for a response, she pulled out her phone and dialed the community security office. "Yes, we have a trespasser at the pool, a tall black man claiming to be a resident. Please send someone immediately." Several people around the pool were now watching intently. A few exchanged uncomfortable glances, while others looked at James with sympathy. James sighed and shook his head. He had dealt with situations like this before, but what Karen didn't know was that she had just made a huge mistake, the unexpected turn. Within minutes, a security officer arrived. Recognizing James immediately, he froze in place. "Oh, Chief Carter?" the officer stammered. Karen frowned. "Chief? What are you talking about?" The officer looked between Karen and James awkwardly before clearing his throat. "Ma'am, this is Chief James Carter, head of the city's police department. And yes, he lives here." Karen's face drained of color. "Police chief?" she repeated, her voice cracking. James smirked and reached into his bag, pulling out his badge. He held it up for her to see. "That's right. And not only do I live here, but I also work with the community board, so I personally approved all the security measures, including the ones that keep troublemakers out." Karen stumbled back. I didn't know. I was trying to follow the rules." James crossed his arms. "By racially profiling a resident?" Karen opened her mouth, but no words came out. She looked around, realizing that most of the onlookers were shaking their heads in disapproval. The security officer cleared his throat. "Chief Carter, do you want me to escort her off the premises?" James thought for a moment, then shook his head. "Number, let her stay. But I'd suggest she learns who her neighbors are before she embarrasses herself again." Karen, thoroughly humiliated, muttered an apology before grabbing her bag and retreating to the farthest lounge chair. James, unfazed, tossed his towel over his shoulder and walked back toward the pool, greeted by smiles and approving nods from his neighbors. Today, Karen had learned a valuable lesson, and it was one she wouldn't forget anytime soon.